hello to all Class 68's boys and girls. Of course, we should be men or women by now, if not grandpas or grandmas. For some, we not want to grow up, but choose to remain young at heart forever. Tonight's reunion is also for those who left All Saints earlier, who had been with us during the 60s, the era of the Beatles, Cliff Richard, and the Shadows, who no doubt will remember an incident or two of what happened and to who. There are pockets of memories here and there which only you can relate, and these memories will be lost forever if they remain untold. So start telling each other. We are fortunate to be here, to exchange enduring memories and renew acquaintance with one another. This reminiscence, therefore, is for all of you. There is an old saying that a picture pens 1,000 words. So why don't we let your photographs do the talking and let these photographs unfold before your eyes as mute witnesses of days gone by for which we all treasure so much. I hope it will bring a tear or two in your eyes, just to remind yourself of that rapturous feeling you used to have as youngsters. And let the photographs electrify your heart with the eternal elation of all the romances of our youths. So, just sit back and enjoy yourself.
仙岛，是玉石到偏可以悠悠哦。爱惜回歌，40歲後列座，60要橫然起火，跳搭搭配潛進課，10打尖叫雞窩。
Hi, Frankie. How are you? Huh? Come, have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. This is Charles Miao, as you know. It's very touching to see that all of you are here with us for this reunion. And it's really a great effort for those people who have come back from overseas. And for those who are not here, like Veronica said 7 years ago, eat your heart out. In this tape, there will be a lot of photographs, past photographs, which will recall, you will recall countless memories. And some of them, no doubt, will make a lasting impression in your mind. And hopefully, we can all gather again in some future years for the next reunion, and I hope that all those who have not been able to make it will make it the next time.
Charles, what do you remember most about All Saints School?
Well, the assembly meeting for one, where we all assemble every morning, and every one of us is trying to hide our face from Father Rusted in case he spots us and summon us for whatever reason. The other one is that during the Scout days, we had a very good time. I had a very good time, and particularly during some of the outings, like in one instance, the camping together with the Girl Guides, where some of the boys took the underwear of the guides and then hoisted it up on the flag post for everyone to see. It was a bit naughty, but nevertheless, a great laugh for everybody.
What have you learned from the school that you have put to practice?
Without a doubt, cigar smoking, which I learned from Father Rusted. If you can recall, the way he smoked his cigar was exactly the way how I'm smoking my cigar now.
Do you have any regrets?
Well, with the exception that I was not able to have sat down with Father Rusted to smoke a cigar, I have no regret whatsoever.
Who was the classmate closest to you, and what did you do together?
I would think, without a doubt, it would be Chong Ki Tao, nicknamed Donkey. We used to rub red onions on each other's chair so that we can drum up some gas, and then after a while we catch the gas in our hand and let the others smell it. The other one is, of course, putting thumbtacks onto the chair before we sat down, and of course it will invoke a very painful sensation in which we, if we did not wash the chair properly, when we sit on the thumbtack, we would fly to the roof.
Your wife is from another school. Why did you not marry one of the classmates or schoolmates?
That's a $1 million question. I think it was not for lack of trying, but you know, in those days, our classmates were very fierce and very, very choosy. And I was a bit shy, of course. But And moreover, the grass always looks greener on the other side.
You were quite handsome.
Well, looking back at my photographs, I don't dispute that then. Of course, now things have changed, maybe in a different way.
Smoking is such a bad habit, isn't it?
What are your impressions about your days in All Saints, particularly the class of 68?
Well, as far as the class of 68 is concerned, I remember very well we used to hold parties, the dancing type. And I can still remember after our Form 3 Lower Cambridge examination, we held one party in the house opposite Radio Sabah and right next to the haunted house, you remember? And here is a copy of the group photograph which was taken. And then in 1968, when we finished our Form 5, we held the biggest party ever, and that was in the Chesterton Community Center. And I can see from here that apart from Miss Vernon and Mr. Yip and Mr. and Mrs. Jia Singh, even Mr. Chi was there. My memories of the school goes back to a few occasions. One of them is joining the Boy Scout movement and staying in the hostel. And until today, most of us still have good recollections of our times there, and we used to talk about it during our get-together. But the lasting impression I always have about All Saints is the weekly Friday competition. There was a lot of keen competition and rivalry among our three classes. And in fact, we used to spend a lot of our time cleaning up the classroom before the prefects come along to do the marking. For this purpose, I even went back to the school and borrowed the same wooden shoe which used to be awarded to the best classroom when we have our morning session on Monday.
Hi, Class 68, yes, it's me, Irene Bengen Charurak. I realized that after 32 years, some of you may not recognize that it's me, but it's me all right. Behind me is what we all know it as the old post office building. It's the oldest building in the city of Kota Kinabalu. Built in 1916, it became the Tourist Information Office in 1991, and it is till today. This is where I work. Let me take you inside before Sinhen comes along. Oh, hi Sinhen. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Irene, what are your impressions about your stays in All Saints, especially the class of 68?
Well, Sinhen, I went to primary school in All Saints. So for many of the girls, we have known each other since childhood. And I would say my days in All Saints has been a very, very happy years, although there are ups and downs, especially during exam time. But it was a very happy years.
Is there any particular teachers, Irene, that you remember most?
Well, all the teachers were very good and very supportive to us. They were fantastic. But I would say that I was pretty close to Mr. and Mrs. Jia Singh, especially Mrs. Jia Singh, because I used to take maths tuition with her. And so I got to know her quite well and was at her house fairly often Yes.
Would you say that Ocean School back in the 60s was the best school in town?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely, definitely, yes. Of course.
And it has helped in your career?
Yes, it has helped me in my formative years. Although I was in science class in 4 and 5, but and I'm not in the science stream now, but it prepared, I think, the discipline that we got, the discipline that the principal, for us, Father Rustad, for instance, I think those have a great influence in our later life.
There you have it. Boys and girls, let's have some fun. Don't go away. See ya.
Hey, do you still remember what the school motto is?
Was it the three wise monkey?
Speak no evil.
Hear no evil.
See no evil.
What on earth is he hiding?
Plus one extra monkey. Expose no evil.
That's not right. It says, what facimus, it perficimus. It means, what we do, we carry through.
my dear friends of the class of 68. It has been 32 years when most of us left Ocean School after our senior Cambridge. Chairman Miao has asked me to speak to you. I do not think I'm at liberty to speak at any length. As our chairman also told me, he reserved the right to edit this recording. I have therefore decided to talk to you about this extremely invaluable video production. I am sure every one of us would love to have a copy of this video. I will tell you the reasons why I myself would love to have one. First, this video is almost single-handedly produced by Frankie Leong, who acted as the script writer, as the producer, the director, and of course, as the star or principal actor. Second, contrary to what our dear Irene Bengen said earlier on, this production will clearly prove that almost all of our classmates who appear or whose photos appear in this video have not changed after 32 years. In short, none of us has really aged. The one and only person, I must say, who has changed, physically I mean, is of course our Chairman Miao. The other reason why I would love to have this copy is I believe, and that is the most important reason why we must keep a copy of this production, is that it is actually made by Frankie for posterity. We must all be very thankful to Frankie Leong for the sterling service, the great fun, and the laughter Sin Hen has given us. Sin Hen certainly deserves an Oscar, but the only sad thing is he had declined nomination. Well, dear fellow classmates of the class of 68, on behalf of Chairman Miao and all members of the organizing committee of this second reunion of our class of 68, I must say thank you all for attending, for joining and for participating in the number of activities the organizing committee had arranged for you before the 17th April, culminating in tonight's grand reunion and a formal dinner. We must specially salute all our great fellows who came back all the way from Australia, from Canada, from Taiwan, and from the Philippines to be with us. We are most grateful to every one of you. As our Chairman Miao has said in his dinner speech earlier on tonight, let us all try to meet for our third reunion in Sydney in the year 2003. Those great teachers of ours who are with us this evening will of course be invited. I would like you, my dear friends, my dear class of 68, to bring this video back and enjoy, not just yourself, but enjoy with your children. Wish you all every best wishes.
Millennium Reunion. Nostalgic memories of happy days gone by, youthful school days that inspire a sigh, a team spirit and ties that bind are treasures not easy to find. The call of the heart, though oceans apart, bring the class of '68 back together for the biggest millennium reunion ever.
Together, and the young hearts a love like this. Oh, I need you and you need me. Oh, my darling, can't you see your dreams should be dreams together, and the young heart shouldn't be afraid. And someday, while the years have flown, darling, then we'll teach the young ones of our own. Pretty ribbon tying up a little love, sending it along to someone that I'm thinking of, someone very special. Pretty ribbon, open it and you will find something that I hope will always keep me on your mind. Even though you're far away, one little thought in a present can say just how much you mean to me. I hope it makes your day. Pretty ribbon, hoping that you'll always be close to what I send you. Part of what I send is me. Even though you're far away, one little thought in a present can say just how much you mean to me. I hope it makes your day. Pretty ribbon, tying up a little love, sending it along to someone that I'm thinking of. Just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La-la-la, la-la-la-la, la-la-la, 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 asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come home from the wars on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la.
reunion.
Goodbye for now.
再见，再见，再见。
Jumpa lagi.